In the headlines, Bornu bombing death toll now 31, says Shettima. Tragedy has 25 killed, 53 injured in Kano Zaria road crash. Customs sees arms shipment worth 13.9 billion naira in rivers. And on the foreign scene, Mauritanian President Ouzani wins re-election. Hello, welcome to News Update on Trust TV. I am Lilian Ogazi. Vice President Kashim Shettima says death toll from the suicide bomb attack in Goza area of Borno State on Saturday is now 31. He said that 42 persons were brought to the specialist hospital, but 14 have been discharged after receiving treatment. He said that 26 are still receiving treatment. The Vice President, who made a personal donation to all the victims, condoled with the families of those killed by the multiple explosions. He also conveyed the condolences of President Bola Tinubu to Goza people and Borno State. The Vice President was in company of the Deputy Governor of Borno State, Babangana Kingibe, Senator Ali Ndume, Minister of Agriculture and Food Security, Senator Abubakar Kyari, former Nigerian Ambassador to China, Papa Ahmed Jidda, the Director General of NEMA, and other government functionaries. We will bring you details of this in our subsequent bulletin. The multinational joint task force in Chad says personnel of Operation Lake Chad Sanity 2 have destroyed terrorist camps situated on islets across the Cameroonian and Nigerian territories of Lake Chad, killing many terrorists and causing others to flee into Chad. A statement from the Chief Military Public Information Officer of the MNJTF, N'Djamena in Chad, Lieutenant Colonel Abubakar Abdullahi, said the operation also destroyed 8 vehicle-borne improvised explosive device and 2 ammunition bunkers, northeast of Malam Fatori. Abdullahi said personnel of the operation, with the support of the Chadian Rapid Intervention Force, neutralized 70 terrorists and dismantled 5 camps, highlighting the efficacy of MNJTF's operational strategies and the robust collaboration with the Chadian Armed Forces. The MNJTF appreciated the Chadian Armed Forces for their cooperation and support in the fight against terrorism, as well as efforts from other troops contributing countries, including Operation Emergence 4 Cameroon, Operation Hardin Kai Nigeria, and Sector 4 Niger, which were instrumental in the success of Operation Lake Sanity 2. He said the MNJTF remains committed to its mandate of eradicating terrorism and restoring peace to the Lake Chad Basin. The Kano Sector Command of the Federal Road Safety Corps (FRSC) has confirmed that 25 people have been killed while 53 others were injured in an early morning auto crash on Monday. The incident occurred in the Dangwaro International Market in the metropolitan area of Kano City. The travelers were said to have been loaded in a trailer which also carried cows heading to the southern part of Nigeria from Maiduguri when it collided with another vehicle and somersaulted. According to the FRSC sector commander in the state, Ibrahim Abdullahi, the accident involved a trailer with registration number XA311ZB. The sector commander said that the accident occurred as a result of excessive speed, dangerous driving, and overloading, which led to loss of control. 2 persons have been reportedly killed after a passenger bus rammed into a truck along the Shagamu-Benin Expressway on Monday. This is just as 4 other persons sustained varying degrees of injuries, with 14 escaping unhurt. The spokesperson for the Ogun State Traffic Compliance and Enforcement Agency, Babatunde Akimbiyi, said the vehicles involved were unregistered Howo truck and a Toyota Hiace bus with registration number BEN 823ZW. Akimbiyi disclosed further that the accident occurred due to speeding on the part of the bus driver, which led to loss of control and eventual collision with the truck. He added that 20 persons were involved in the accident, comprising 15 males and 5 females. The trade spokesperson disclosed that the remains of the dead victims were deposited at the Olabisi Onabanjo University Teaching Hospital morgue, while the injured were taken to the same hospital for treatment. The Nigerian Air Force has clarified that an unmanned aero vehicle UAV belonging to the Air Force is what crashed in the Igabi local government area of Kaduna State. Locals had earlier said it was a helicopter crash that took place in the early hours of Monday at Tami village near Rigachikun. The community is very close to the headquarters of the Nigerian Air Force Training Center in Mando. In a statement, the spokesperson of the Nigerian Air Force, Edward Gabwet, said it was a UAV and not a helicopter as earlier believed. Gabwet said since it is an unmanned vehicle, there were no casualties on board or on the ground. He added that a preliminary investigation has since commenced to ascertain what may have caused the mishap. In the wake of the incident, a team of Air Force personnel from the Nigerian Air Force Training Center and 401 Flying School was said to have cordoned off the scene to secure the area for emergency rescue operations and also investigate the cause of the crash. The Nasarawa state government on Monday said it has recorded 29 suspected cases of cholera in Kokona and Nasarawa Egon local government areas of the state. The Commissioner for Health, Gaza Gwamna, who disclosed this, explained that in the past few weeks, Kokona local government recorded 19 suspected cases of cholera, while Nasarawa Egon local government had 10 cases. He regretted that one of the patients in the Nasarawa Egon died in the Nasarawa Egon died while being treated in a healthcare facilities in the area. The Lagos State Commissioner for Health, Aki Abayomi, on Sunday disclosed that 25 cases of severe gastroenteritis confirmed to be caused by cholera were reported at Kirikiri Medium Security Prison. The development was against the claim by the Nigerian Correctional Service on Wednesday, June 26th, that custodial centers nationwide were free of cholera. The NCOS spokesman Abubakar Umar had stated that the routine hygienic measure put in place in the correctional center had helped to keep cholera out. However, in a statement on Sunday signed by the Director of Public Affairs, Lagos State Ministry of Health, Tobunsu Ogumbawu, the commissioner reported a small outbreak of 25 severe cases confirmed to be cholera. The Economic and Financial Crimes Commission, EFCC, has set up a disciplinary panel to investigate 2 accused operatives of assaulting a woman during a raid in a hotel in Lagos on Thursday. Its spokesman, Dele Oyewale, who said this in a statement on Monday in Abuja, added that the errant officers were to appear before the panel on Monday. The officers were cited in a viral video assaulting the staff of the hotel in an early morning sting. Operation on Thursday, according to him, the Commission Chairman Olukoyede stressed that no stone will be left unturned in getting the officers to account for the unprofessional conduct. Justice James Omotosho of the Federal High Court in Abuja has dismissed the fundamental human rights suit filed by the detained leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, Nnamdi Kano, against the federal government. Kano sued the Attorney General of the Federation and the Department of State Service for ₦1 billion in damages for alleged rights violation. The IPOB leader claimed that the DSS and his Director General violated his rights to a fair hearing by allegedly preventing his lawyers from having unhindered interactions with him while he was being detained in preparation for his defense in his criminal case. While delivering judgment, Justice Omotosho held that Kanu failed to provide credible evidence to sustain his claims that his interactions with his lawyers were interfered with. The court also dismissed Kanu's claims that he was denied unhindered access to his lawyers and that DSS officials eavesdropped on his conversation with his lawyers, which constituted a breach of his right to a fair hearing. The National Executive Council of the New Nigeria's People Party has extended the suspension of Governor Abba Yusuf of Kano State from the party to December 2024. The party's Governor Abba Yusuf was suspended in February this year for alleged insubordination. The party's NEC also confirmed that the presidential candidate of the party in the 2023 election, Rabiu Kwankwaso, has been expelled from the party. The expulsion of Kwankwaso was confirmed after the Fact-Finding Committee and the Conflict Resolutions Committee submitted their reports to the National Executive Council for ratification. The committee indicted the former governor of Kano State of a failed coup d'etat and an attempt to forcefully hijack the party through fraudulent means. They also found Kwankwaso culpable in the misappropriation of over 2.5 billion naira proceeds from nomination forms of candidates, campaign funds, and donations for 2023 general elections. The Rivers State Independent Electoral Commission has announced October 5th for the conduct of local government elections. The announcement came amidst the ongoing local government succession crisis caused by the conflict between Governor Simlaye Fubara and the Martins Amewule-led lawmakers. The governor inaugurated caretaker committees to run the affairs of the local government areas, while he ousted chairmen who were still laying claims to their seats, following the 6-month tenure elongation which granted them by the Martins Amewule-led lawmakers. To avert bloody clashes, the police had since taken over all the 23 secretariats of the local government areas in the state, pending the forthcoming judgment of the Court of Appeal. This is News Update coming to you from Trust TV. Coming up, Customs seized arms shipment worth 13.9 billion naira in Rivers State. More of this when we return Tuesday.
Attention loyal readers, exciting news coming your way. That's right. Starting from the first weekend in July 2024, we're bringing you something special. We're saying goodbye to Daily Trust on Sunday and hello to the all-new Weekend Trust. Every Saturday, beginning July 6, 2024, get ready for a richer, redesigned weekend reading experience. Weekend Trust will be your perfect weekend companion, packed with all the news, views, and analysis you love. Missing the Sunday edition? No worries. Weekend Trust will fill the gap and more. And don't forget, you can stay up to date with breaking news on our website at www.dailytrust.com. Mark your calendars for Saturday, July 6, 2024. Weekend Trust is coming out soon and you won't want to miss out.
You are welcome back. If you're just joining us, this is News Updates coming to you from Trust TV. Let's take a look at our headline stories again. Bornu bombing death toll now 31, says Vice President Shatima. Tragedy has 25 killed and 53 injured in Kano Zaria road crash. Now moving on, the Governing Council of Federal Universities, Polytechnics and other tertiary institutions will be inaugurated on July 4th, 2024. The acting Vice-Chancellor of the University of Abuja, Aisha Maikudi, made this known in a remark heralding her assumption of duties at the institution. A total of 560 individuals were appointed to the governing councils and boards of federal government-owned tertiary institutions by President Bola Tinubu. In an earlier statement, the Permanent Secretary General Services Office to the Secretary of the Government of the Federation, Nnamdi Mbairi, noted that the approval was given for effective management of Nigerian tertiary institutions across the country. The Nigerian Customs Service has intercepted a shipment of assorted arms and ammunition originating from Turkey and estimated to be worth about 13.9 billion naira. Speaking to journalists at the On-Air Port in Rivers State on Monday, the Comptroller General of Customs Bashir Adeniyi revealed that the 40-feet container with registration number MAU 165936 originated in Turkey, noting that the service had it under surveillance all the way. The service impounded the container when the importer attempted to circumvent protocol, and on inspection it was discovered to be carrying 844 units of rifles, adding that 112,500 pieces of live ammunition were also part of it. According to Bashir, the rifles and ammunition were concealed using various items such as doors, furniture, plumbing fittings, and leather bags. The Comptroller General further revealed that the duty-paid value of the container is over 4 million naira. 3 suspects have been arrested and are in custody while investigations are on to decipher the circumstances surrounding the shipment.
Hey, one house.
That's 4. You need
450.
One already. You cannot multiply 2 come down to 0.
This here is shooting. I know good fear you too. Oh boy. Not be shy. Oh boy, on there don't shake. On there shake. Oh boy. This one is CG no go fail to come. To come.
Now in business, a new report by the National Bureau of Statistics said total capital importation into Nigeria rose by 210.16% to $3.37 million in the first quarter of 2024. Now, according to the report, the rise was from 1.8 million recorded in quarter 2023. The increase is higher than the $1.13 million recorded in quarter 2023, indicating an increase in 198%. Further details in the report showed that portfolio investments ranked top with $2.75 million accounting for 61%, followed by other investments with $1.8 million accounting for about 35%. Foreign direct investment recorded the least with $119 million of total capital importation in quarter 1, 2024. The banking sector recorded a higher inflow with $2.67 million, representing 61.24% of total capital imported in quarter 1, 2024. Of the 3 states that recorded capital importation during the quarter, Lagos State remained the top destination with $2.782 million, accounting for 82% of the total capital imported. Still in business, the Director General of the Manufacturers Association of Nigeria, Shegun Ajayi-Kadir, has contended that the recent exit of some multinational companies from Nigeria offers a golden opportunity for homegrown manufacturers to thrive in the country with proper government empowerment. Ajayi-Kadir, while speaking in Abuja, said the apparent setbacks suffered due to the exit of the multinationals could be turned into an opportunity by placing the spotlight on homegrown manufacturers. The MAN DG, however, called for clear and decisive action from the government to prevent further exit and ensure the sector's growth. Most multinationals that are exiting Nigeria, mostly American and European companies, are being taken over by Asian companies. Now away from Nigeria, Mauritania's incumbent president Mohamed Ould Sheikh El Ghazouani has comfortably won re-election with 56.12% of the vote, the Independent National Electoral Commission said on Monday. The victory gives the former army chief a second term as head of the vast desert country, seen as a rock of relative stability in Africa's volatile Sahel region and set to become a gas producer. Ghazouani would have faced the second round had he not won more than half the votes in Saturday's election. As it was, he placed well ahead of his main rival, anti-slavery activist Biramda Abed, who won 22.10%, according to results announced by Seni Chief Daoud Abdel Jalil. Abed said Sunday he would not recognize the result of Seni, which he accused of being manipulated by the government. Ghazouani's other main rival, Hamadi Ould Sid, who heads the Telswold party, came third with 12.78%, according to Seni. While the Sahel has in recent years seen a string of military coups and escalating terrorism, particularly in Mali, Mauritania has not experienced an attack since 2011. Ghazouani, 67, is widely regarded as the mastermind behind the West African state's relative security. Algerian authorities have arrested 2 journalists for publishing a video showing businesswomen protesting how they were treated at a government-sponsored event. Sofyan Gerus and Ferhat Omar of the news website Alger Scoop were detained last week for broadcasting materials authority claimed constituted incitement and hate speech. Now, according to a statement from the National Committee for Liberation of Detainees, a local watchdog group on Saturday, in a video, women startup founders accused the government of humiliating and treating them with contempt at an innovation event organized by the Ministry of Education and Professional Training. The press freedom group Reporters Without Borders has recently downranked Algeria on its Freedom of Expression Index to 139 out of 180 in 2024, while decrying the country's pressure on independent media and threats to arrest journalists. Those arrested were released later in the evening. Attorney Mokrane Labri, whose journalist brother was among the arrested, said the crackdown on freedom of expression comes as Algeria gears up for an election in September, in which Tebboune will likely seek a second term as president. Now moving over to the world of sports, Lobby Stars will begin preparations for the 2024-2025 Nigerian Premier Football League season on July 15th. Upon resumption, the team will undertake pre-season training and player registration processes in accordance with the NFF-MPFL regulations. The club will also embark on a training tour around the 23 local government areas of Benue State to scout for new talent aimed at strengthening the squad for the upcoming season. The Makurdi club are expected to retain the service of head coach Eugene Agabe for the new season. Lobby Stars finished the 2023-2024 season in 6th position, missing out on a place on the continent. The 2024-2025 NPFL season will begin on Saturday, August 29th. Nigeria's Elizabeth Oshoba continued to dominate women's boxing with a third-round knockout win against Argentina's Agustina Marisa for an 8th career win. Oshoba returned to the boxing ring on Saturday, June 30th, 2024, and recorded a massive win. Oshoba took on Argentina's Agustina Marisa in a grudge match held at the Brentwood Centre in Essex, United Kingdom. The knockout came for Oshoba early in the 4th round as Marisa could not recover. In a post-fight interview, Oshoba called out Sky Nicholson and wants the fight to be next, despite her undefeated 8th fight start to a professional career. A victory in that bout against Nicholson could set Oshoba up for a world title shot later this year. With that, we've come to the end of News Update here on Trust TV. Do well to follow us across all our social media platforms for more news programs and documentaries. Thanks for watching. I am Lilian Ogazi.